Prophet, maybe the subway wasn't the best idea. I'm reading dozens of heat signatures right underneath you. Watch your step down there.
Alright, welcome back to the final part of Crysis 2. I'm gonna be experimenting to see if there's anything I can do to kind of relieve the boredom of stealthing around everywhere. And we'll see if it actually... Nanovision. Maybe nanovision's gonna make it better. Nope. Takes energy. Sucks. Anyway, let's see how it goes.
Oh shit! Shit! Get off me! Get the fuck off me! Oh!
Some weird shit going down in this city, and those jackboot assholes on the corner with their little cell logo and their PMC paychecks.
I'm thinking and everything I can to cure them all. What's left then? Please God.
It's a nest! Get out of there, Prophet!
Find an alternate route.
Terrorist, man. Gotta be. Some African jungle shit. Ebola or something. They've been spraying it from a plane. Look at me, man. Look at me!
This is Commander Lockhart to all cell personnel. Despite all medical attempts to reverse the effects of the cellular breakdown in the infected, we have found no viable cure. Evacuation is no longer an option. A shoot-to-kill discretion is now vested citywide, to be exercised upon any suspicion of infection. Further to this, nanosuit subject, Prophet, is also designated as an active biohazard. Prophet is to be shot on sight.
Incoming alien threat.
Oversight 1, he's breaking low. Got him right on my nose.
Find a route.
Roger that. Stay on him. Bring him down. Site 6 and 7, I have your kill confirmed. Hold station. We're coming in.
Prophet, you see that? You see that? Must have gone down less than a block from where you are. You do realize what this means, right? This is our chance. This is it. Forget extraction. We have to jump on this. Go get samples from the crash. Get them to me here at the lab. This could be our best shot at rolling back the spore. Maybe the whole invasion even. But you'd better make it fast. Lockhart's going to have cells swarming all over that crash site in nothing flat. Watch your ass, Prophet.
Reach the crash site and obtain xeno tissue extract for Gould.
Here's something. I'll move out to the ground.
Engaged.
You see that, man? We got him. Took half the block down with it. Great. Now they're gonna be really pissed. Oversight's moving in to secure the site. Let's get up top and cover their approach. All right, let's move. What?
Engaged. You can kick heavy objects like cars.
No visible target. Roger that. Stay frosty. Return to position.
Engaged. Slide underneath trucks and obstacles to quickly change positions and lose pursuers.
You hit? What's this? We have a man down!
Engaged.
cannot believe the bullshit. There is some weird shit.
Customize your weapon to adapt to new mount silencers on weapons to avoid being detected. The laser sight attachment allows more accurate fire from the hip.
I want this area locked down. Site suspects are securing the crash site. I want Blue 11 and 15 sweeping the perimeter. Blue 13, you hold here. Roger that. We're on it. Keep your eyes sharp for Prophet. That motherfucker's still priority 1.
Understood. We're setting checkpoints every 2 blocks.
Yeah, well, Cobalt section probably thought that too. You watch your asses, people. Stay sharp. See anything at all. You call it in. Last sighting was 3 blocks south and east of here. Ah! Man down! Man down! Oversight. We've got eyes on primary target. Roger that. Keep down at all costs. Roger.
Engaged. Engaged.
pods. We're looking for tissue samples, dead crew, anything like that.
Check those pods. Tech guys want samples.
Empty. Check the other one. Gotta be something we can sample. Oh, nothing. Okay, you've got to get down into the wreckage.
Alright, that pretty much wraps it up for Crysis 2. Final thoughts on the game? Pretty generic. Not a big fan of the alien story. I'm not a big fan of Cell. It's all been standard, boring, and I don't care. It's another one of those games that I don't understand, where the fate of the world rests on one single person who understands aliens, and I don't know why there's only one of them, and why we would entrust just one person on the good guy side to know everything, because then situations like this happen. In Half-Life 2, when Eli Vance is really one of the only people who understands how to make things happen and make things work, it's a little bit understandable because humanity just went through a war that wiped out a lot of people, so it's, you know, you can imagine that a lot of people got killed that would know how to understand the alien technology, so the aliens wouldn't be threatened. And this is just kind of like, well, we have an alien threat, but we didn't bother to keep anybody around who could stop it, or they all work for Cell because of plot device reasons. Please don't question this. We really hope you don't, because it's the foundation of our story. It doesn't make any sense. The paramilitary stuff is just so boring and stupid. It's like, if they're infected, that's the only thing that could be possible, and we'll kill the Marines, and we won't let them get their prophet Marine god Gould, because we can research better because we're paramilitary. We'll turn them into weapons, like aliens. I bet this is where this goes, is Cell wants to turn them into weapons, and I don't even care to find out if I'm right, because I'm pretty sure I would be disappointed. It's a pretty game, the shooting's functional, they're finally starting to give you other guns. I wish they would be a little more generous with it. They essentially gave me a starter gun with a silencer, which turns it into the god gun, because you can just cloak, shoot, cloak, shoot, cloak. I was able to run around, pick up some cool things. It was fun running around with that machine gun. Armor is a lot more powerful in this than it was in Crysis 1, from what I remember. In Crysis 1, it was like you took 2 bullets, and then that was it. Maybe this is a little different. Hey, there's still a guy over there. Let's see if I can shoot it from here. Yeah. It was, you took a couple of bullets, and you were out of armor power. Maybe it's because I'm playing on easy. That's another thing that really bothers me about this game, is you just don't have a whole lot of energy for your suit. I don't understand why there's this limitation. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It doesn't necessarily feel like it makes it more tactical. I don't understand why you would want this game to be tactical. The whole idea of these Crysis suits, I forget what they're actually called, to me seems to be like you are a super soldier, and I certainly don't feel like one. I feel like I'm walking around with the stealth suit that allows me to snipe off guys. And the armor's nice, but I wish I didn't have to. I wish I could sprint and hold somebody, or sprint and armor and not have to worry about, like, the fact that sprinting takes up a ton of energy to move at moderate paces. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why you would want to limit sprinting, especially when you try to tie things like sliding to it. Like, when you need to get to cover, try sliding, unless you completely run out of energy by sprinting 10 meters. Then you're kind of screwed. Sorry about that. Similarly, cloaking takes up a ton of energy. You're forced to rely on it almost, I feel. I could have just run into the middle of everybody and used my armor power and probably gotten away with it because it's easy. But I imagine on the higher difficulties, that's just not an option. You're probably going to be forced to kind of sneak around, and this isn't a game about tactics, it's a game about being a guy in a suit of armor that makes you better than everybody else. So I wish they would let me feel a whole lot better than everybody else, because I sure don't. Anything redeeming? It looks pretty, even though for some reason I get weird lag every now and again and it freezes up. I don't understand that. I have a pretty damn good computer. It's not the best out there, but it should be enough to play Crysis 2, which came out a while ago. I don't understand why I have not received a reflex sight for this gun even. Maybe I missed something. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to level up these weapons. They certainly didn't really talk much about it. Can I? No, I don't want to remove that attachment. I can't. I don't know how to unlock any of these. It's not telling me. Let's check her. Is there a tab? Doesn't do anything. I'm trying to find. Whoa. Okay. Don't want to bring up dev console. Is there anything in here? No. So for the most part, it kind of looks like I have to find the attachments in the open world to get them, and I'm okay with that. It's just I haven't found really any of them. The shotgun was cool, but I didn't get a chance to try it because why wouldn't you want a silencer in a game like this where you are kind of forced to do stealth? I figured the shotgun was kind of stupid and pointless when they gave me a stealth gun. So, dropped that. Unfortunate. I like shotguns even if I'm not terribly good with them all the time. I wish there was a little more room to do some sliding. It doesn't feel like I ever need to slide. It feels like I can get into cover because I have a stealth power that is cover. So I'm not quite sure why let's see if this will let me unlock it. Okay, so I have this. Yes, and now it will let me freely change that. Oh, cool. I keep the silencer. Okay, that's nice. This is what I always wanted. Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay, so that's decent. I like how you keep your attachments when you pick up the weapons. You don't have to go back to them. I wish you could carry a little bit more than just one gun. Ugh. I also don't understand why you take fall damage in this suit. Really. Like, why don't you just... If maybe it sucks energy, maybe, or something like that. And if you don't have any energy, then you take damage. But why at, like, half energy or full energy am I taking damage from falling? I don't understand why we're still doing that in games where you wear super armor. So, overall, not terribly good impression of Crysis 2. I don't think I'm going to be bothering to... I'm probably just uninstalling this game, simply because I haven't seen anything terribly compelling that makes me want to finish the game. It's functional, it plays nicely, it looks nice, but I feel that's all there really is. Maybe if I'd finished Crysis, I would understand a little more of what's going on and feel, you know, like I should finish it. But overall, I just kind of feel, okay, I guess I'll leave this sort of crumbling city to crumble because Cell will take care of it, surely. They have way more guys than I do. Killing infected, that's good, right? So I don't know. Crysis 3 is coming out. I think. Maybe it already is out. I don't know. I think it is out. I don't follow this stuff very closely when it comes to Crysis. Maybe that was better. Maybe it will be better, depending on whether it is out. I should probably check that. So maybe that fixes some of the problems. I'll look into that, because that'd be pretty cool if it did, if you kind of had more suit power. Maybe once I meet Gould, I'll get more suit power. I seem to remember that being a thing where you met Gould, and then you would have more power to work with. He upgraded your suit or something. I might be completely lying about that and full of shit. I don't know. Either way, this has been the second episode of Blues Backlog. It's already a new week. Sorry for that this is late. And I will be bringing a new game soon. Probably it's either going to be Metro Last Light, which I assume I'll be much more interested in because I loved Metro 2033, or I might do something a little more indie. I have some platformers that seem pretty cool, and I love platformers, and I could kind of go for some indie right now because this has felt a little bleak. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.